Welcome back to Chow Time Pods. Your host, Red. I got videos today from Ace Nate.
This is a viral, best-selling t-shirt. When life gives you lemons, beat men. It's being advertised on Instagram by the page Shop Delulu Designs. But here's the thing. This is just one of several shirts they're selling being bought wholesale by women, indicating that, as you're going to see, toxic feminism.
This is crazy. What the freak? Like, there's just so many women out there are just unhinged and deranged about men. This is an Asian woman. Thinks that men are just so bad that you could just be evil to them and it's a-okay. Like, this is the same thought process that the Nazis have, did they not? They just thought certain groups of people were just evil and didn't deserve to be alive anymore. Are we going towards that direction? Because this is beyond horrible. Men are not allowed to make any type of t-shirts like this. You're not allowed to replace men with black people. But it's so crazy that every minority, every group is protected. We got Jews, we got black people, we got Asian people. But when it comes to just men, they don't care. Yeah, we can discriminate. We can talk shit. We can want to say we want to kill all this group of people without any repercussions or anybody even saying, you might want to rethink that.
Is out of control.
It's crazy.
It's only getting worse. An update on this is Printful stated they're going to take appropriate action. I mean, whatever that means. Shopify's terms clearly say you can't call for or threaten violence against specific people or groups, which is what they're doing. But as of today, the site is still up along with the designs. The entire shop is full of corrupted shirts centered around sex and man hate, which makes one thing clear. This is what gets modern women excited. They
really do hate men and just love to rally. Yeah, men suck.
An insatiable appetite for this stuff. This video had 1 million likes on TikTok and women in the comments were cheering her on. Can you imagine if the genders were reversed? If this isn't proof that misandry is celebrated, then I don't know what to tell you. Admitting to being in the 70% of women that commit DV doesn't even register as being a bad thing to them. It's a clear testament to their chronic insulation from accountability.
Exactly. Like, they can do all these horrible things, say all these horrible things without any repercussion. But men, our First Amendments are freaking under fire.
Someone get this Foyd a boyfriend beater t-shirt. These women are completely out of control.
I'm done pretending that men are people. I'm not going to do it. I am constantly blamed, my page is constantly reported, and I am told that I am a problem.
Yeah, I'm sure the woman who opened up with, "I'm done pretending men are people," is just an innocent victim to all her life's circumstances. We have so many.
You don't even want to call men people or human beings. So we don't deserve the same courtesy that you give to other women or to other people. That's crazy.
Pampered, man-hating women like her in our civilization, and it's getting worse every day. As more and more of these rabid females with rage towards males fill up roles in society.
And tell you the truth, Nate, more than half of these women probably don't even understand why they hate men so much. They probably never even experienced the horrible acts that men truly do to women, but they champion all of it.
Boys will be negatively affected.
The feminization of education is a contributing factor to boys' problems. Boys all over the world are 1/3 more likely to be graded higher on a reading test when the teacher does not know that the person who took the test is a boy.
Another trend that can't be ignored, even if you tried, is female teachers molesting their minor male students. It's like a new one pops up every.
We see it often. Destro's been posting this, and nobody talks about it. The women never, oh, we're ashamed of us or anything. They can't even. They can't even shame the behavior.
Every single day. Married teacher mom, 29 years old, who moaned about men being creepy online, is charged with molesting a student.
Okay, I just need to know something for a minute. Why do men have to be so creepy?
Married mother of two, crusaded online about how men are creepy, molested her student. In case you're wondering why men have trust issues today. So we can say this is all women now, right? That's how it's always applied to men. Oh, that's a great point. Let's give them a taste of their own medicine. Actually, it is all men. Why patriarchy makes every man a potential threat. All right, there, I fixed it. Actually, it is all women. Why matriarchy makes every female teacher a potential threat. I bet they wouldn't like that. Sometimes they do admit it's not all men, but then they say it's always a man. So let's change this one too. Not all men, but always a man. There, that's more truthful. Not all men, not always a man. Funny how just changing one word to reflect reality is all that's needed to show how manic they are. Unfortunately, these types of women can still end up as mothers to boys.
I mean, that's because you don't need any qualifications to be a mother, Ace. Right? She just has to be a woman and a man that's attracted enough to her to blast inside of her, and she's a mother. Congratulations.
Because some men still haven't got the memo. My husband, who is a good man, is getting annoyed with me because I keep telling my sons about the bad things men are doing. Last night he said if all you do is belittle men, he's going to believe he's little. And like, yeah, I think he's starting to get it now. This is what marrying...
This is your own children. Oh my jeez. To belittle your own children because they're males is so crazy. He is an innocent child. He hasn't done anything. Why are you putting the sins of men onto an innocent child? This is ridiculous.
A feminist gets you. This is what reproducing with a feminist gets you. She wants to make them feel the same level of hatred toward men that she does. Marrying the man-hating feminist doesn't really look like a good idea anymore, does it? It was all cute until she started raising your sons. She calls herself an accountability coach, but will she take accountability when her son grows up to hate her because he sees her for what she is, which is a neurotic feminazi? I doubt it. Any alternative messaging to the nonstop nagging is going to feel like resurrection. Women hate men as a system, not as individuals. Men hate women as people.
As a system. I didn't realize we were a system. I didn't know that. I think all of us are like one big cogs or something. What the fuck is she talking about?
People. She dehumanizes men as a system, humanizes women as people, dehumanizes men as a monolith. They just can't help but to be misandrous while claiming to be the good guys. Pure psychopathy. The rage directed toward the men they've been set against, it's palpable and non-compromising.
New data just shattered one of the most pervasive feminist myths. Men are more open-minded than the women who claim to teach tolerance. The Fire 2026 College Free Speech Rankings reveal that across nearly every ideology, men scored higher in tolerance for both left and right-wing speakers. The very people who preach inclusivity are the least willing to tolerate difference.
At some point, women were given a pass to be as vile toward men as they wanted, and a dedicated PR team to defend them from critics. But lately, the strategy to fearmonger misogyny isn't preventing them from being found out.
Incel community, these are people who consume content like from Andrew Tate and the Whatever podcast and Fresh and Fit and all this kind of stuff. And those are podcasts that when we take a look at the content that they're creating, they are pretty explicitly violent and misogynistic.
What violence have they ever incited, especially the Whatever podcast?
Or towards women.
That is the playbook.
Crazy.
Just control the narrative, say it's men, and hope the majority pays no attention to the man behind the curtain. The reality is, it is the women who have been radicalized, and it is them that are the most hateful. Now, it's just a matter of time before everyone sees it.
It is crazy to justify domestic abuse. Doesn't matter if it's from a man to a woman to a man, or anything. That is ridiculous that they're okay with women saying, "Oh, how it felt to hit a man." I can't even imagine the other way around. If a man just had a big ass red hand and was just like super happy, like, I just showed her who's boss. Crazy. Please like, subscribe, comment down below. I really appreciate that. And catch you guys next time. Ciao.